And this is probably the smallest thing. Doing an interview with me.
No, not at all.
No.
This is exciting.
You're being nice to me. Hey guys, it's Terry, and today we are at the Woolworth Theater in downtown Nashville, and we're about to witness the Shiners performance tonight. And I am sitting here with Jamila, and Jamila, you're one of the performers here. And what is your specialty?
I am an Acro pole artist.
And it just already sounds like you're stronger than me.
I don't think so.
No, it's true. We were arm wrestling before this, and I got a shoulder issue now.
I'm exhausted. So.
It is a thing, so that's her warm-up, apparently. How long have you been doing this?
I have been on pole for around 20 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And you told me pre-interview that you spent some time in Vegas, but before that, you came here from Australia.
Right.
And you were doing this in Australia. Tell me a little bit about the beginning stages of Acro pole.
Yeah, so once upon a time, there was no pole available in dance studios or gyms anywhere, and there was me and a few other girls who were dabbling, and we really loved it, and we were so enthusiastic. We thought, let's just do something crazy. Let's rent a space, put up a couple of poles, invite some people to come along and see what happens. And it actually, small businesses take time typically to grow, and this thing just kicked off very quickly. So within 6 months, we could see that it was a goer. And it kept expanding. We created a national competition, Miss Pole Dance Australia.
I love that. Yeah.
And then that spread because other countries saw what we were doing and they were like, oh, that's a great idea. And so it was just spreading, especially like the UK, the US, and Australia, I think really led the way. And 20 years later, it's a huge industry. We have people trying to get into the Olympics, so they're kind of working through that official process of getting to the Olympics. We have national and international championships all over the place. So it's a big industry now.
So you left, as you're one of the pioneers in all of this, you left Australia and you went and did a residency in Vegas. So tell me about that. Where were you in Vegas?
Right. So I moved from Sydney to Las Vegas, which was pretty exciting in itself.
Yeah.
And got to Vegas. I was already touring internationally. So for a while there, I continued. I'd basically come home, do my laundry, and go back to the airport and go somewhere else. So I was in Europe and Canada and Mexico and all different places. And then finally that got quite exhausting. And so I also developed a training schedule of my own in Vegas. I kind of got into CrossFit. So I was training CrossFit, and then I was also training, coaching full-time in a circus training facility called Shine Alternative Fitness.
Okay.
So you can do aerials and yoga and dance and pole and all sorts of different really cool things there. So I was doing that, and then I was also doing independent shows for the agents in Vegas, because we always have conventions and New Year's Eve balls and all that kind of stuff. So how
do you, I know what this stuff takes, like I love to do calisthenics stuff, I love to do gymnastics style training, it's very handsy, very similar to rock climbing. How do you stay in shape for this? Like how do you keep yourself from getting injured?
Yeah, good question, because it's a lot of potential for injury when you work in circus. So I train consistently. I've learned not to overtrain. That's actually been a big thing for me, because when you're on pole, it's all about your body being very tight and contracted and holding in like this. So you have to learn how to let go in your downtime and allow your body to recover. So it's been a balance of training and rest. The training consists of pole a few days a week, plus the show. But then I also coach other people online. So I'm from my living room. I have a pole in my living room, and I'm doing pole from there. And then I just like lifting weight. It's kind of a remnant of my CrossFit years. I'm like, I just want to pick up a barbell and do some deadlifts and some squats and some lunges and some box jumps and things like that. And those things make me feel good, because loading up my body like that just keeps everything strong.
Yeah, that's cross training. Like you're speaking to a lot of people that stay in one sport, one modality, and they never really venture out. Like that's good. That's good advice. Like mixing it up a little bit and getting getting a little more strength in other ways. So that's really cool. So Vegas to Nashville. Did you get recruited? Like, how did you get here?
Yeah, there I was happily coaching my life away in Vegas. And there was an original pole dancer here. She created the character and was part of the creation of the show. And then it was time for her to move on. She had a lot of other things going on. So she said, Jamila, she called me up. She said, hey, would you audition for this? And so I sent my audition reel. And the management here took a look, and they liked what I did. And they brought me over here, and I met everybody and decided that it's a yes. signed on, and I'm here a year and a half later.
So what has been your favorite part about being in Nashville? Outside of Shiners, like, what's been your favorite part?
Actually, it's more like Tennessee. I just love this state.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. There's waterfalls everywhere you go, beautiful hiking. I love being outside. I just love, like, deep breaths of air, and like hiking around in the nature just makes me feel good.
I love that, and I agree wholeheartedly. As someone who's from the Midwest, this is way more interesting, just landscape-wise.
Yeah.
But so we were talking before we started, we pushed record, and what we've learned is that you've only been here a year and a half, and we are already intersecting with relationships and friends that we have.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about Nashville, and I think you're learning now that it's not like a Vegas in that sense. It's, you meet people here, and the relationships almost feel like you've had them forever.
Yeah.
And that's really special. So I hope that you get more to learn more of that and get more involved in the community, the fitness community. We're happy to have you for sure.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, it's really cool. So tell us what we can expect from the show tonight.
Oh my gosh. That is a good question, because we love to surprise, and people come to our show and we meet them afterwards downstairs,
Yeah.
and they're always saying to us, I had no idea what I was in for tonight. That was crazy. So we're a mixture of music, comedy, very high level circus skills. It's adult concept, so there's a lot of humor that is more directed at adults, let's say. And it's great to see people come in and be a little like nervous and a little bit more closed, like reserved, what's going to happen. And then within about 5 or 10 minutes, they're like, oh, this is where we relax and laugh and have fun, and sometimes even participate in the show.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, don't call me out, because I get nervous in front of cameras, as you can tell.
All right.
It's really, really cool. So maybe, do you want to invite anybody to follow your Instagram, or come see a show? And now's your chance. We want to leave you with the last word.
Please do. Guys, you have to come and see this show. It is totally unique. There is nothing like it at all in Nashville. It's like we picked up a piece of Vegas, brought it to Nashville, combined it with a little bit of Tennessee flavor. So it's about a family of moonshiners. We're all crazy. We each have a unique ability, right? It's called Shiners Nashville, and the website is shinersnashville.com. So come and see us. We're here every weekend, and we would love to meet you. We actually do go downstairs after the show and meet everybody.
Oh, no way.
So you can get to meet everyone and ask us all the questions that you wanted to ask us. And then my personal Instagram is @Jamila. That's where I'm most active. So it's just JAMILLA.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll see you there too.
Yep, and we'll put all of that in the show notes or in the copy of this video. And thank you for making this happen. This has been pretty awesome. I'm glad you reached out.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we got to know you. And we're going to enjoy the show now tonight too. So
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
All right, thanks for coming.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we will catch you on the next one.